What up? It's your boy Nick Incredible Man, and yes, I am back at it again. And this is 911 Season 5, Episode 10, discussion/review, Wrapped in Red. And honestly, man, I thought it was just going to be a Christmas episode, a little sadness, a little heartfelt. But Eddie's leaving the 118? Let's talk about it, man.
Yo, fight until you make it, yo, don't think it, no, just take it. Don't wait for someone to break it, take control, then don't just take it. Hey, you can make it happen, you just gotta take some action. Take the ship and be the captain.
I knew it was coming because we could see all of the stuff leading up the entire season thus far with Eddie feeling a little perturbed about his job. And even in this episode, it was so much more adamant about Christopher feeling some type of way. But I mean, I just didn't expect him to leave the 118. Hopefully that's not fully, it's not really cemented yet, but maybe he could take like an office job for a little while to kind of get Christopher to kind of wrap his head around it. Hopefully, I honestly don't know, but man, I mean, you seen it coming a mile away. But then this episode with the little boy and his father and the Christmas tree and their building collapsing and everything, that kind of really sunk in for Eddie, especially with Christopher having some night terrors and him getting upset over Eddie knocking over the gingerbread house. Like, there was so many trails, if you will, that led up to this point. It didn't just come out of the blue. It's stuff that just built up and kept building up over time. And we know that Christmas time is a hard time for Christopher, pertaining to his mother. So like, we knew it was coming. But the only thing I will say about the entire situation of it is that Eddie's not really dealing with his problems because he still has feelings about, that time he got shot. So he's not really dealing with his problems, and that's Christopher's not really dealing with his, but Christopher's not really dealing with his problems because Eddie's not dealing with his problems. And the only comparison I can really use as of right now is my mom doesn't like mayonnaise, and I don't like mayonnaise. Now, it could be a genetic thing, or it could just be a thing in general, and I'm not trying to compare food to like emotional distress and stuff like that, but it's just one of those things that, like, if you don't see your parents, take that leap forward or anything like that, sometimes it's hard for the children to really just go for it, if you will. But Eddie has to get help first, so Christopher can see that Eddie's trying to deal with the situations that he's dealing with, so Christopher can get that help. He's getting semi-help, but he's not really going after it, if you will, because you can see the doctor all day long and, talk to him and tell him stuff and everything, but if you're not there to actually get better, you won't get better. And that's what I feel with Christopher. And I feel like Eddie making this move, it's not a bad thing. I just don't want it to happen, but I know that he has to do what's right for his son because Christopher is worried about losing another parent. But I feel like if Eddie gets the help that he needs and gets Christopher the help that he needs, we can rectify that entire situation. And hopefully Ryan Guzman doesn't really just leave the show as a whole. Maybe he's taking a break for a moment. Maybe he has to film something else, or he could just be leaving indefinitely, maybe wanting to be with his family in real life. I know a lot of actors are starting to do that a little bit more, but hopefully he doesn't, man. I really love Eddie. I love Eddie and Buck. I love Eddie and Chim. I love Eddie and Hen. I love Eddie and Bobby. Eddie's just a great, well-rounded character, and I'd hate to lose him. But if we do, I won't be heartbroken because I understand the reason behind it. And that's pretty much what my whole video has been about thus far is the Eddie situation. But there's so many other aspects in this episode as well. It's the Christmas episode, and it feels like Christmas. We have this one particular caller that's calling the 911 station because she's lonely and she's not interacting with her family. But Athena goes over there to scare her a little bit, to tell her to try to reach out to her family. And by the end of the episode, she does. Her daughter has a warm embrace and they hug it out, and it just felt good. Then we have this whole little segment over here that's dealing with some comedy and just some drama, which is the guy that's married to 2 women and has 3 kids. Dude, first of all, the episode started with this dude, like, he gets caught, then he starts running. Where are you going? Like if you're not leaving the country, it doesn't matter if you're running or not. It doesn't matter. Where are you going? And then he's just like, oh my gosh, I love you both. I love you both. Dude, like it is over. You can cancel that, man. And at the end of the episode, like, well, just before, we see that they're almost arrested at the hospital because they were arguing and causing a commotion. And Athena kind of made it register to them that, you know, you have kids, and your kids, whether you like it or not, they're siblings now, you know, so hey, you guys need to be there for your kids. And at the end of the episode, we see that they have like a conjoined Christmas, and I felt like it was a Christmas episode, so we needed some happy endings. We got the sad ending with Eddie, but like everything else, the particular cases and everything revolving around this episode got happy endings. Bobby and Athena was feeling some type of way because, you know, they couldn't have their annual get together Christmas with everybody because everybody wasn't really feeling that festive. But at the end of the day and at the end of the episode, everybody kind of just came around when they realized that these people had been kicked out of their home because it's such a bad building. And they came together. Bobby had all this extra food. They had presents and everything. Harry even gave up his gift to the little boy that lost his whole Christmas. Like it just felt like a great Christmas episode, sprinkled in with a little bit of sadness about Eddie leaving the 118. Man, overall, it was a great episode, and I love a good Christmas episode of any show or whatever you're watching because it makes you feel good. Because you know these shows have to give you that. They don't have to, but they give you that satisfactory ending that you don't really get in real life a lot of times. But it makes you feel good on the inside, man. And I felt really great watching this episode. A little heartbroken, but I felt really great. It was a nice episode overall, man. And Die Hard is a Christmas movie. This your boy, Nick Incredible, man. Don't forget to smash the like button too. You can't smash any more. Comment down below, and I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of them. And subscribe, but only if you really want to, man. And Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and all that good jazz, man. And enjoy yourselves. Peace out.
I cannot complain because today, I'm doing